Today I'm going to do a little video on how to bring a little life back into a frozen piece of meat that's been freezer burned in your freezer. So let's get started. So here is our piece of meat, and I got the date written there for you. I'm actually going to let this sit out and thaw this evening, and as you can see, it's about 7:30 there. So about 7:30 this evening, I'm going to set this out and let it thaw. And in the morning, we'll get her loaded up and let her cook all day in a slow cooker. Talk to you later. Good morning. It's 8:30 in the morning, post pulling our meat out of the freezer, and we're gonna get her in the crock pot. It's 8:20 right now, so we're realistically about 13 hours of letting it sit at room temperature and getting thawed out and ready for the cook today. So I will. So I paused there for a second to take our meat out of the package, but there it is sitting in the crock pot. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of our cure to all this. It's going to be this water. And you see there, I'm just going to cover it up. So there's kind of the highest point of my roast. You can see that I just barely got it covered with water. There was no spices in there, no nothing else. We're just gonna put it in that bath of water and see how it turns out this evening. So gonna put it on low, on our low setting there, and let her sit till this evening whenever we are ready for supper, and we'll pull it out of the crock pot then and we'll see how it turns out. See you then. Talk to you later. And the moment of truth, it is 6:35, and so we've been at this for 12 hours now, or excuse me, 24 hours plus, and from when we first got it out of the freezer last night. Ooh, look at that. Here we go. We'll see how we did. Oh wow, check this out. Bones coming out first. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't even pick it up with the two forks. It is so tender. I'm not going to get it out of there safely with just the two forks. So I was prepared because this is not our first rodeo of turning what looks to be bad meat into super awesome good meat. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just going to flake apart. Bones just dangling out of there, barely hanging on. Okay. Oh man. We literally took that roast that was freezer burnt, lost its seal, and turned it into what's going to be a delicacy for supper tonight. And all it took was a little thyme, crock pot, and some water. You helping with our video, Sage? Sage is on the video, but you can't see him because he's hiding. We can't find him. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, a little added feature, bonus feature here. Jenna come up with this concoction, but we're going to add some balsamic vinegar and what was the other one?
It's in the fridge. Coconut amino.
We're going to add some coconut aminos, right? We're going to add that in here. And add this in here. We're going to mix the meat back in there and have a meat stew. So you could have just the shredded roast beef and do barbecue sauce or rubs or seasonings or do whatever. Now all of a sudden we got a meal that's got several different options to it. We're going to put it back in here, add these two things, and make a meat stew out of it. So anyway, here's our, I forgot to pull this out at the beginning, but here's our bag with our date, and the blood's still not dried up in there. So this was not produced by any AI technology. Talk to you later.